What if you could tap into a hidden energy within you, one that holds the potential to transform your life in unimaginable ways? Yes, we're talking about the Kundalini energy. This energy, often depicted as a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, hails from ancient Indian spiritual traditions. It is said to be a dormant force within each of us, a divine feminine energy waiting to be awakened. The Kundalini, when activated, is believed to rise through the 7 chakras, leading to a profound spiritual awakening. There's a shroud of mystery surrounding Kundalini energy. Some say it's a path to divine consciousness. Others warn of its potential dangers if mishandled. But what's undeniable is the allure of the benefits it promises, from heightened mental clarity to a deeper understanding of the self and the universe. Now, let's delve into an inspiring journey of a person who activated his Kundalini energy. Activating Kundalini energy is a journey, and like every journey, it begins with a single step. Our protagonist embarked on this quest, stepping into the unknown with the goal of unlocking his dormant Kundalini energy. The first step was the practice of fire breathing. This technique, also known as Kapalabhati in yogic traditions, is a powerful tool that aids in the purification of the nervous system. It involves rapid, forceful exhalations and passive inhalations. This practice generates heat in the body, stimulating the solar plexus to awaken the coiled serpent, the Kundalini. Preserving sexual energy was the next step. This may seem unconventional to some, but sexual energy is a potent force that can be harnessed for spiritual growth. Instead of dissipating this energy, our protagonist learned to contain and sublimate it, directing it upwards to nourish his higher energy centers, or chakras. This practice of brahmacharya, or celibacy, is not about suppression, but about transmutation of energy. Meditation was the third step. As the mind is the gateway to the spiritual realm, meditative practices are crucial in this journey. Our protagonist devoted time each day to sit in silence, focusing his mind and calming his senses. He practiced mindfulness, observing his thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice increased his awareness and sensitivity to the subtle energy flows within his body, creating the necessary conditions for the awakening of Kundalini. The final step was good exercise. A healthy body is a strong vessel for Kundalini energy. Our protagonist incorporated a balanced routine of asanas, or yoga postures, into his daily life. These postures not only improved his physical health, but also opened up his energy channels, or nadis, facilitating the flow of Kundalini. Each of these practices played a unique role in the activation process. Fire breathing served to ignite the dormant energy. Preserving sexual energy provided the fuel for this divine power. Meditation created the inner stillness necessary for its rise, while good exercise prepared the physical body for this intense energetic process. With these practices, the person was able to trigger the dormant Kundalini energy within. A remarkable journey, isn't it? But remember, this is not a race, but a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Patience, persistence, and a sense of surrender are key, and as with any spiritual practice, it is highly recommended to seek the guidance of a knowledgeable teacher. So are you ready to embark on your own Kundalini journey? Remember, as the saying goes, the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. With these practices, you too can awaken the dormant Kundalini energy within. The journey to awakening Kundalini energy is as transformative as the energy itself. Our protagonist embarked on an odyssey, much like a caterpillar's metamorphosis into a butterfly. The path was strewn with challenges, but with each hurdle, his resolve only strengthened. It wasn't a journey of a few days or weeks, but a continuum of self-exploration and self-discipline that spanned across months and years. The first challenge was the incorporation of fire breathing into his daily routine. It wasn't easy to master this ancient technique, but he persisted, slowly learning to control his breath, igniting the dormant energy within him. The fire within was kindled, not by a spark, but by the slow and deliberate fanning of his inner flame. Next was the practice of retaining his sexual energy. It was a daunting task to channel this potent force into his spiritual journey. Yet, he learned to harness it, transforming it into a powerful tool for his awakening. Meditation, the third step, was a journey in itself. It was through this practice that he delved into the depths of his consciousness, discovering realms within himself he never knew existed. It was during these moments of profound silence that he felt the stirrings of his Kundalini energy. Exercise, the final step, was crucial in preparing his body for the awakening. Like a sculptor chiseling a statue, he honed his body, making it a suitable vessel for the immense energy he was about to unleash. During the process, he experienced moments of doubt and uncertainty. There were times when he felt lost, times when he questioned the path he had chosen, but he held on, driven by an unyielding determination and a burning desire to awaken his Kundalini energy. With each passing day, he could feel a subtle change within him. A previously unknown energy was slowly awakening, like a serpent uncoiling from its slumber. He was on the verge of a profound transformation, a metamorphosis that would forever change his perspective on life. The journey wasn't easy, but the fruits of his labor were indeed sweet. As the Kundalini energy awakened, so did a new life full of untold benefits. Let's dive into the extraordinary transformations that occurred as a result of this awakening. Our protagonist experienced a tremendous mental impact. It was as if a fog had lifted from his mind, revealing a world full of clarity and understanding. His thoughts became sharper, his memory more vivid. He was able to process complex ideas with ease and articulate his thoughts with newfound eloquence. This mental clarity also brought with it emotional stability. The emotional roller coaster of life seemed to smooth out, replaced by a sense of peace and equilibrium. Then, there was the fascinating ability to achieve his desires more easily. It was as if the universe was conspiring in his favor, aligning circumstances and events to make his dreams a reality. His intentions became clearer, his actions more focused, and the results, well, they speak for themselves. It seemed as if the activation of Kundalini energy had unlocked a secret doorway to a life of fulfillment. One of the most intriguing benefits was the ability to perform astral projection. The physical world ceased to be his only reality. He could travel beyond the confines of his physical body, exploring different dimensions and realities. This wasn't just a fascinating experience, but also one that expanded his understanding of existence itself. The boundaries between the physical and the spiritual began to blur, leading to profound insights about the interconnectedness of all things. But perhaps the most significant impact was the feeling of a universal connection. He began to perceive himself not as an isolated individual, but as an integral part of the cosmos. He felt a deep kinship with all living beings, a sense of oneness that transcended all divisions and separations. This universal connection also manifested in a heightened sense of empathy and compassion. He could feel the joys and sorrows of others as his own, which led to a deep desire to contribute positively to the world. These benefits were not just confined to his personal life. They had far-reaching implications, touching every aspect of his existence. His relationships improved, his career took off, his health flourished, and his overall quality of life improved dramatically. It was as if the activation of Kundalini energy had set off a domino effect of positive transformations. But more than anything, it was the inner peace and contentment that he cherished the most. The constant striving, the endless chase for more, all of it seemed to lose its grip. He found joy in the present moment, satisfaction in the simple things of life. It was a state of being that many seek, but few attain. The benefits of Kundalini energy activation were not just personal, but universal. The story of our protagonist is a testament to the transformative power of Kundalini energy. It shows us that we are not just physical beings, but spiritual entities capable of extraordinary experiences and profound transformations. With the awakening of Kundalini energy came an awakening of purpose. Our protagonist, with his newfound inner strength and clarity, began to see his life through a different lens. The immense power of the Kundalini energy guided his thoughts and actions, steering him towards a path of service. He realized his true calling wasn't just about self-improvement, but also about uplifting those around him. This profound wisdom didn't come as a sudden revelation, but as a slow, progressive understanding. As his Kundalini energy flourished, so did his ability to empathize and heal. He found himself instinctively drawn towards those in need, using the lessons he learned from his own journey to help others navigate theirs. His life, once filled with questions, was now brimming with purpose. He was no longer a seeker, but a guide, a healer. His journey of personal transformation had led him to a life of service. And so, the awakening of Kundalini energy became the awakening of a purposeful life.